Hello, this is SkarmChikora, and welcome to my Let's Play of Pokémon Crystal. This... it won't be your typical Pokémon Crystal Let's Play. I mean, it'll pretty much just be a Pokémon Let's Play. You know, it won't be special or anything. It's 5 o'clock. How many minutes? 42, so I'm gonna have to hurry up if I want to do this in the day. Which, to be honest, I don't really have any preference. Only in the Pokemon world with 5:42 in the afternoon, pre sleeping in. Anyway, despite the fact that this will probably be a generic Pokemon Let's Play, it will be different because I recently did a Pokémon Crystal Nuzlocke. For those of you who don't know what a Nuzlocke is, you can only catch the first Pokemon in each area, and if a Pokemon faints, it dies. So it teaches you to use Pokemon you wouldn't normally use. And I'm glad I did one in Pokémon Crystal, because I ended up with such a cool team. And I cannot wait to show it off, because I'm willing to bet, like, pretty much all of them are very underrated Pokemon as far as Pokemon Crystal is concerned. You know, you just don't see these Pokemon getting any use, and I don't know why. Anyway, yep, my neighbour Professor Adam's looking for me. He always is. Gotta do something for him. He's old. He probably just wants me to go and get a sandwich. Anyway, we got a Pokegear here. This is essentially like a phone. No, wait, no. It's a phone. What day is it? It's Tuesday. I don't think that really matters. Is it daylight saving time now? No. I'm going to just clock for daylight saving time. By the way, do you know how to use the phone? Let's humour her. No, I got no idea. Because she'll tell you anyway. Yep, really convenient. Who is this? You're visiting. Your daughter is adamant about becoming Professor Adam's assistant. She loves Pokemon. Who is your daughter? I do that as well. Welcome weird zigzag patterns. I do it on purpose. What you got to say? Hello. You don't need to be mean. Jeez. Anyway, let's go and see Professor I'll. Dun, dun, dun. I don't want to help you. You don't understand things. Alright, well, at least you're not going to send me out into the world of Pokemon in order to catch everything. Oh, you are. Ah, right, okay. I'd like you to raise a Pokemon for me. Yes! Oh, you got an email, of course you did. Right, okay. So, our first goal is this. Acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. He's finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. He just got an email from him saying that this time it's the big one. It's intriguing, but those two are busy doing nothing. Can you go in our place? I want you to raise one of these Pokemon and continue these Pokeballs. So that Pokemon's perfect partner's go and pick one. You caught them! Anyway, you were gonna give me one anyway! Anyway. It's the Cyndaquil. The Fire Mouse Pokemon. It's a good special attacker, but from what I've seen of it, it's nothing else. Totodile. The water Pokemon. Totodile's got very good attack and defense. But no. It's just not my thing. It's very awkward stats considering the fact that it doesn't get stabbed. Well, it does get stabbed, but its stab isn't powered up by its good physical attack stat. And then there's Chikorita, the leaf Pokemon. Chikorita is very balanced. Its highest stats are its defense and special defense, but its other stats really aren't bad. I don't recommend Chikorita though. To be honest, of all these starters stat-wise for this game, Chikorita probably is the worst. It's not the worst of the three, it's just, as far as this game is concerned, it is. Because it doesn't have an advantage over any of the gym leaders. Except kinda over the 7th gym leader. It's got an advantage over all of his Pokemon, but that won't be very helpful to you. So it's not very good against any of the gym leaders in Johto. If you're playing this game for the first time, I highly recommend Cyndaquil or Totodile. I really cannot recommend Chikorita to you. But it's my favourite Pokemon, so let's go for it. I think it's the best Pokemon. I don't know what it is with Chikorita, it's just probably the little face it's got in this game. Yeah, I'll take this. Can I have the other two as well? Like, you're not using them. I can? Oh, right, okay. I'll remember this, by the way. I'll remember this. Just so you know. So how should you deal with this machine? Yeah, I will feel free to use it anytime. Although I don't think I'll use it once. See you around. Oh, for God's sake. Do you? I'm very flattered. Yeah, they're always busy. Yeah, you're actually just standing here staring at this window, which, to be honest, there's a guy staring back, so I don't blame you. Speaking of which, guy staying back, I recently got a Pokemon. What you got to say about that? You're just gonna say what you said before? Kick me out, okay, that's fine. I remember this. Roots! You can find grass Pokemon in Roots. Yes, grass Pokemon. You can find Pokemon in the grass in Roots. Or Routes if you're American. Lots of people don't seem to know that it's Routes if you're American and Roots if you're not American. So... Why don't people know that? I don't know. Anyway, it's front here, and... Hey, it's Berry. I'm not gonna jinx it, not gonna jinx it, not gonna jinx it. Okay, I didn't run into a single wild Pokemon, which means I've got some time for some other stuff in this video. I wouldn't mind showing off a wild Pokemon, but anyway, let's start with this old man. He saves me explaining stuff. I'll recruit at some point. You got a good point there. Teach you a few things? Yeah, sure, what can you teach me? This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You've been relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. This is a Pokemon Mart. You won't use them as often as you think you would. They sell Pokeballs and other useful items. That one doesn't sell Pokeballs though, so I don't know why he's telling us that. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their prize Pokemon there. I don't know why he tells us that. And this is the sea. Some Pokemon are found only in water. You need a water type. You need a water type in like all Pokemon games. And this is his house. Alright, okay. What do you want me to do in your house? Yeah, I didn't battle anything, so you know, there's no point in going to healing that. Route 30 is a new route. Obviously filled with no Pokemon. There's another tree here, which I believe is just another berry, yeah. These regenerate every day. So... Hello. Okay, so that's already 3 extra berries, and my Pokemon's actually holding a berry. Speaking of which, I haven't gone over Pokemon stats yet, so let's do that quickly. Very quickly, though. Over on the left is HP, that's how many hits you can take before you die. Attack is how much damage your physical attacks do. Oh wow, this is not a very good trick. Defense is how resistant you are to physical attacks. Special attack is how much damage your special attacks do. Special defense is how much resistance you've got to special attacks. And speed is who goes first. Chikorita is surprisingly fast, which is something people don't give it credit for. Item Berry. Items were introduced in the second generation. A berry restores 10 HP when your Pokemon's HP is at 10 HP or less. 10 HP or less. When your Pokemon's HP is at half HP or less, which would technically be correct for my Chikorita, is 10 HP or less. Move, Tackle and Grovel. Not very good moves. Tackle is just a basic damaging move. It's very weak. It's base 35 power, but I'm not really too sure how that actually does affect moves. I just know the higher the base power, the stronger the move. I don't really know anything other than that. And Growl. So, Growl is... it just lowers your opponent's attack. Type Grass and status okay. I'll be going over status when we first encounter them, I suppose. Battle number 1! Let's see what we got here. We got ourselves a Weedle. That's an interesting first Pokemon. Normally he'll run into a Sentra, or a Rattata, or a Hoot Hoot, or a Pidgey, or something like that. But I didn't run into anything on Route 29. This is about the worst thing I could have run into. Weedle is a bug poison type. And, okay, we're not seeing any statuses yet. But Weedle has the annoying move Poison Sting. And String Shot. String Shot lowers your speed. But Poison Sting, it's base 35 power as well, I believe. However, it's super effective against my Chikorita. And it can cause the poison status, which means you lose one. I believe it says 1/16th in this game of your HP. It might be a 12th. It's enough HP to the point where you want to avoid it. Anyway, now that we've done that, and gone for the whole berry, we found an antidote. You can use that if you get poisoned. If you try to go up this way, you won't be allowed. These guys are battling. And it plays the Generation 1 battle music. Not very long though. And then we go up here. Do you want to go this way? Okay, no, you do not want to go this way. You want to go the other way. You want to go the way I didn't go. Not that it mattered! There's another berry tree over here. Oh, but this one's Cure Berry. Which is the equivalent of a Pecha Berry if you've played the other games. Yep, I'm Skarm. Yep. Okay, so this is Mr. Pokémon, is that his dull name? And he gives us an egg, which is another thing introduced in the second generation. Pokémon can have it. I haven't put it in the key item pocket as opposed to, just carrying it around. Anyway, eggs can hatch into Pokémon. So, you probably want to carry them around. Hello, Professor Oak. You gave us an intro, actually. Yeah, that I will. Yep, totally. And Pokemon you've seen I've got, so it's essentially just your common thing. And to apologise to my mum in a minute, she tried to come in and I just waved it away. I'm so sick of trying to record this first bit. I'm so bored of it. But he's gonna leave and he'll heal us up, even though my Pokemon's at full. And he's depending on us. So I'm actually going to end this. No, I'm not. No, never. Get back there now. So, well, I guess we'll find out what on earth Professor Dam's talking about next time. Ciao!